This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Welcome to the Saber Cafe. I'm your host, Ralph Perez. Lightsaber time. And the one I have now is this one. I just got this today. This is from the company DarkWolf Sabers. If you remember, I got a Skywalker lightsaber, a la Empire Strikes Back, a la Force Awakens version of it, from that company. So I'll put the link to that so you want to check that lightsaber out. This one here is called the Hunter, and I believe it's based off of one of the lightsabers of Starkiller from the video game. So, but in any case, I'm not too sure about that, but I think it is. I fell in love with this saber when I saw it on the website, and I bought it. And here's the funny story, the guy who runs DarkWolf Sabers lives here in the Bronx, where I'm situated at. So I actually he reached out to me via email, and ended up just simply driving over to pick this up. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, So we had a chat. He actually had responded to the other DarkWolf Saber review I did on my thread, on my chat there, which in my comments. Didn't know it was the same guy. Turned out it was the same guy. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, here it is. It came in a case also, like the other Saber did, in a nice cool protective case. But this is a Profi Board NeoPixel lightsaber. And if you see right here, this is the reason why I loved it. It has like a look also of a Graflex, right? Like the Skywalker saber. But it's not, well, obviously it looked like it was a blend between that one and maybe Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber from episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It kind of reminds me a little bit of it, how the way the chrome finish overlaps with the black, the way his lightsaber did. So it kind of made me think about that. But this is a beautiful blade. If you see what I'm talking about, well, first of all, the handle, right? I like how the handle kind of like goes like this, and then it goes out a little bit. It extends a little bit wider towards the end, so it has this nice kind of handle and grip there. Now there are grips here. There are these small, like, I wouldn't say they're rubber. They're made of metal from the feel of it, but they're more for design's sake than to help grip. I've learned over time that holding a lightsaber like this is far more easier to do this twirly, smoothie thingy, right? Right. So you got that. Now I've seen some complaints online about this saber regarding this particular part. They say that it could cut right through you if you're not careful. But, when I've been feeling it, I don't feel a sharpness there. They said that the edges here on this part of the hilt were very sharp and they dig into your skin. But I'm not feeling that at all in this. I don't know if maybe this guy, his name is Johnny, right? The one I was, just talking to you about, maybe he caught wind of that and did a slight fixer-upper with this part, made it not as sharp. Or maybe it was just the people that said that. It was just their subjective experience of this. For me, I don't feel that at all. I don't feel like it's digging into my skin at all. It's quite comfortable. The grip is comfortable. I like how thin it is. It's a thin extension. I'm really in love with this saber. It came with not just the blade, which is this one, the NeoPixel blade. You could tell from this little thing. You see, that's the thing. Again, for those of you who haven't seen my other lightsabers. There's a difference between this blade and other ones that are called baselit sabers. The other DarkWolf saber I had bought from this company was baselit, which means that there's nothing inside the blade, just a hollow tube where the light would come emanate from here, from the hilt, and shine right into the tube. Very strong LED light. It had flash on flash. It had, you could change the colors. A lot of cool stuff. But in this case, it's different. All the lights are coming from the blade itself. There's like this little cell area right here where the electronics inside connect to, and then it lights up all these LED bulbs that are inside the blade that gives it that power up and down look. Very realistic looking, much brighter, and a much more even flow across. I'm very excited about it. Now it's great. It came with this cool little stand that I could just put it like here, so I could show it off to my friends. When people come by, hey everybody, we want to see my lightsaber, and they'll be like, stop showing off, Ralph, right? So right there. It came with this cool little instruction manual in the form of a card. I have to wear my reading glasses because I'm like this, because I'm getting old. So aside from that, this is a beautiful, beautiful grip. Now I'm gonna turn it on, right? I have the blade plug attached. If you see it, it's a cool little blade plug right there. It's very intricately made, and it has a nice design to it, to the point that if you turn it on, light comes out of it. It's actually a blade in and of itself with its own lights in it. It has the same, I'm gonna take it out in a moment so you can see, but it has the same kind of thing this does. I'm gonna turn it on so you can hear. It also talks, it has different themes, it has different effects, it has different fonts, it has different lights. So many kind of lights. You can change this. I'm gonna show you that momentarily. Hold up.
General, to me she's royalty.
For me, she's royalty. Sound that's from Force Awakens, actually. Alright. Look at that. I got it on blue, because blue is one of my favorites. Blue and green are my favorite. Call me old-fashioned. But look at that cool design, how it shines like that. It's fluttering too. Has that shimmering effect, which I love in lightsabers. Hear the... Alright, so there it is. I'm turning it off. I'm gonna use the little wrench it came with, and I'm going to take out the plug and insert the blade. Give me a sec. Alright, here it is. Look at this. It's the same, look, you see it has the same kind of power cell there? It reminds me of a battery in many ways. But as you can see, you connect that to the electronics inside, and that's what causes the thing to light up. So there are LED light bulbs in this that causes this to light up, and you see this cool intricate light go through the design of this, which I think is very pretty. You don't even need to put the blade in. You just have that plugged in. You put it on your stand, you put it on your night table and your desk and your, you know, on your wall, wherever you put up your lightsabers. You can show off to your friends, show off to yourself, show off to your wife, doesn't even matter. Show off to your fish. You know, I have fish, they're not impressed. So I'm gonna plug in the blade now it came with, right? And I'm gonna tighten it up. And this blade isn't over yet. Check it out. Hold up. Just tightening it. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Alright, we're gonna fire it up, and you're gonna see what I see from here. Ready? Okay. Look at that. Isn't that an amazing thing? Look how the light of the blade, like in person, I do see dark at the tip, which would be typical, but in the camera, you don't really see that. You see the light be flowing in perfectly all the way to the tip. So that's pretty cool. So there's my, it has a smooth swing effect. You hear that? Almost set the light fixture up above. So, has a blaster bolt effect, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, this is my newest acquisition to my collection. I am so loving this blade. So yeah. Oh, let me show you how you change colors. This is tricky though. I gotta point it down, and I gotta twist and press. See, I'm not good at it yet.
Never fought anyone like me. I am Revan.
He is Revan. And now it's blue, purple. Because it's supposed to be Revan. It's like a Revan theme. Even the sound sounds deeper. It's like, which is pretty cool. But hold up, let me try to do that twisty thing. There you go. There you go. And if I wanna, it twists. How do you, I don't know how to stop I want it to stay on green. Right? Or look at that, lighter. That's yellowish. Yeah, something like that. It's pretty good. I don't know how to...
Color selected.
Okay, color selected. There it is. So now it's green. Or yellowish. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell the difference. You let me know. Very bright. Look at that. Look at that. Here it is, guys. The Hunter. That's what it's called. I love it. I love the idea of it. I love the concept. The design is flawless in my opinion. And it's a 32-inch blade because I like 32. 36 is too long. It is weighty though, I have to admit. It's kind of heavy. But it's it. Oh snap, I just knocked over a lot of fruit. Anyway, alright, so here it is. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to compare this to my Crimson. Okay guys, I decided to come out here in my backyard so I can have more space out here to kind of show you the lightsabers, okay? In comparison to the DarkWolf Hunter. This is the Havoc from Vader's Vault. If you remember, I bought this about 2 years ago now, my first NeoPixel saber. This is the, I forgot the name of it. It's from Crimson Dawn, the Osprey. It's the Osprey from Crimson Dawn. This is the second NeoPixel saber I own. Now I have 3 of them. I'm gonna turn these 2 on so you can remember the comparisons. Now, I put them on blue. So here's the Crimson Dawn Osprey in blue, right? This is a 36-inch blade, by the way. I'm not very long, you know. And here is the 32-inch blade of the Havoc with a Profi board. NeoPixel as well. Now, there's a notable difference in brightness with the Havoc, right? So that's kind of cool. And this has cool features too, right? So there you go, right? It's not that dark yet. The sun's already gone down, so we're in twilight. So I decided to kind of do it from this viewpoint. I'll try to do some dark shots later. All right, now I'm gonna put this down so that I can't hold all 3. Here's my newest one. Here is the Hunter from Wolf Spring.
You'll never fought anyone like me.
Hold on for a minute. All right, here we go. All right. They're both NeoPixels blades. They're both very bright. Now, let me see if I can try to make this the same, because they're different shades, different colors. Yeah. There. Nope, still kind of much more. You know what's funny? The Vader's Vault, with all intensive purposes, seems to still be a little brighter. Just a teeny tiny bit. You don't really see it in the screen though, which is fine, you know. But there it is. Here. All three blades. You know, here we are, guys. I'm gonna put them right here so you can. I'll put them on the table so you can see the difference. All right, but out of all three of them, the darkest one seems to be the Osprey. Okay, but then I think that also has to do with the kind of shade of blue I have it on right now, which is great because it's a great contrast with the black metal here. So, in any case, all right. So let me know what you think of these great blades, but let me know specifically what you think of my latest acquisition, the Hunter. From DarkWolf Sabers. I think it's worth the price. Costing me $400, and I think it's worth the price. Awesome. Thank you, Johnny DarkWolf. Right? Bronx represent. We got lightsabers in the Bronx, and they will secure the peace and justice here in the borough. Loving it. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, please subscribe. If not, that's cool too. Just keep coming back. Maybe you'll like one of my stuff one day. This is Ralph Perez from Horror and Coffee, from the Saber Cafe. Take care.